So guys, just doing a video today, seeing how this lighting works. Um, got some more paint for the accuracy tests and stuff. How not all these paints match. That's what I'm a little worried about. I have about 30 other kinds of paint still to order. Um, and a lot of them we're not gonna know what the fill color is or anything until we actually start doing them, because I'm buying a lot of like PMI Premium and Diablo um, and Formula 13 and stuff. That's all like the same shell, but it's all different fill. Um, anyway, so a couple of these don't match. I believe this is supposed to be like the weapons grade. I ordered the I ordered 4 different kinds of weapons grade, and I ordered blue shell, yellow fill, green shell, orange fill, blue shell, blue fill, and green shell, yellow fill. Okay, so I think, this is definitely a blue shell. Okay, I'm not sure whether it's the yellow fill or the blue fill. I'm honestly, I want to say it's probably the yellow fill. Um, So this, if it's supposed to be the blue shell, is probably the blue fill. Um, Now this one's right. This is the green shell, yellow fill. I'm positive of it. Um, I ordered weapons grade a couple different kinds already. I think these two might be the same, so I might have 100 extra paintballs. So if it looks like I did 2 shooting and accuracy tests and stuff on the same kind of paint, that's what happened. I'll try to figure out what's going on there. And then I think this is supposed to be the green shell orange fill. So we got that. So 4 more kinds. Like I said, I got about another 30 kinds, and those next 30 kinds are about the most expensive of them. Buying them in the 100 rounds. A bunch of PMI Premium. That's like $3.19 for 100. And really what I'm doing is I'm narrowing down which kind of paint type I would like to start ordering from ANS gear continuously to keep my paint quality up, and I want to know what shoots best in my opinion. Um, so really that's what I'm doing, and I'm doing it for you guys too, so you have the information if you want to order from them. Or you're going to some fields that might use that kind of paint, you know how it's going to work for your gun. I was also down at Air Assault this weekend. I drove my mom down to some teachers meetings down in the cities, and I was bored. And Air Assault's right there in Maple Plain, so I drove over there, and I bought 1,000 rounds. Here's 100 of it um, for the accuracy test. Now I've never seen Marbleizer in white and green. I've always seen it in black and green. So I don't know if this is a different grade type or whatever, but honestly, it looks really nice, and it's a lot easier to pick up while it's flying through the air. Um, and honestly, I don't know. Some people shot Marbleizer at Oklahoma D-Day last year, and it was crap. Okay, it did not break at all. Wouldn't do anything. This, I was wearing my Empire 2008 contact jersey, and everything that hit me broke. Okay, the the only actual bounce I got, which I was completely amazed. I took a bounce off of the ear flap on my Empire events. Okay, that's the only bounce I got all day long out of 3 hours of play. Everything else that hit me, fingers, in the elbow pad, the stuff, everything, it broke. Okay, so that's obviously a lot better paint. I don't know how Air Assault's storing it. When you walk into Air Assault, you can see hundreds of cases just sitting there right there in Air Assault. I mean, I know it's a controlled environment. It's only 70 degrees in there. But they have a refrigerated truck, semi-trailer, at D-Day. So, I don't know. yeah, like I said, about 1,000 rounds. I still got about another 300 in my paintball caddy. My plan was to use my Lasoya and my Ego, and then when I started running low on paint, switch over to the autococker pump. And I just consistently I was one balling. It's strictly unlimited semi-auto there, so I'm just sitting there one balling. Don't need a ton of paint. Okay, it's unlimited semi-auto. So, and half the people that were there when the day started, they all came in, bought a case, 2 cases of paint, shot it within an hour, hour and a half, and left. So I still got almost half of the paint that I was going to shoot for the day left. There's only like 15, 20 people still there. Not even that. And we're playing 7-on-7, and 15 of those and 14 of those 20 people are all birthday party. There's like a birthday party. Or not even that. It's like 10, 15 of those people were all from the birthday party. There's only like 10 of us that started the day there. So, anyways, um, went over to Fargo, and I've finished off my Marpat. So this is my special ops gear. You guys have seen it before if you've seen any of my videos. I picked up an ops gear Marpat vest from a friend. It's got the tactical utility belt built in here. I'll do an in-depth show on this after I use it for a while. I could just say I just bought it yesterday, so I don't want to really do anything on it right now. But now I have a full Marpat suit, and I got my Vulcan pants in the tiger stripe yesterday, so now I have a full tiger stripe suit, Vulcan plus a Wrap 4 vest. And my Marpat is Special Ops Tipman gear plus an Ops gear Marpat uh, vest. Um, when I ordered my Vulcan pants, I also got my new Empire LTDs. Do an in-depth show on them too later at a later date after I use them for a while. Um, I featured my little sisters in a video a little while back. And I decided I wanted a pair too. Hers were just barely too small for me, so I ordered the next up size. Fits fine. Um, yeah. You got an order coming from Ops Gear right now. Not Ops. ANS Gear. I'm gonna have some more paint in there. I'll show you guys that when it arrives. Got my dad a new Vulcan jersey, next size up. Um, when I bought some of this stuff when I went over to Fargo, I stopped at a pawn shop and bought a brand new inbox Tippmann 98 with flatline barrels, so it's starting to look like the MP5 already. So I bought him the BT4 combat stock. We'll throw it on there. Gonna get a clip kit from Wrap 4, make that look as close to an MP5 as we can. When I bought the Ops Gear vest, I got another 98 custom that was pretty upgraded. You guys should see that coming up in a while. That's going to fill my 98 custom gap. I don't have one at the moment. And the two I do have that I'm working on are getting turned into MP40s. So that's going to fill my 98 custom gap nicely. And so, yeah, there you go. I'll do an in-depth show on the other stuff I got. Well, I got a little bit of time left. So, also bought a Ricochet hopper. Works a lot like the Pinocchio, honestly. Um, it might actually feed faster than the Pinocchio. I'm not sure. Plus, it's got the sight windows built in, like the rotor has. Um, This however run off of 2.9 volts, so I'm gonna have to test this hopper out a little bit and decide. I got a Torque that runs off of 2.9 volts. I got a Pinocchio that runs off of 2.9 volts. I got an Aggie, which obviously isn't the top past the Pinocchio, that runs off of 2.9 volts. I got this that runs off of 2.9 volts. And now, I got a Velocity that runs off of 2.9 volts too. So now I gotta decide, I got so many hoppers that ride in the two 9 volts, which aren't the cheapest battery. I gotta figure out, and I know the velocity isn't the most battery efficient, so this was just it was $10 at a pawn shop, so I was like, can't go wrong. Um, so just gotta figure out which is the most battery efficient or whatever, feeds the fastest, works on the most guns, whatever. And now something I'm now considering to get too is gonna be that new Valken VMAX loader that came out. Um, we'll see when I get to D-Day if they have it down there. So yeah, there you go. Um, something else. I was gonna say something else. Oh, um, I also have a 98 custom 6 position stock coming for the SP1. One of my 3 SP1s. Be slapping it on there. And I have a CP reg and a new Virtue board for the SP1 coming from Captain Sid of the A Team. Um, should be here about the same time my next ANS gear packages too. So yeah, that's it. Okay.